Hello YouTube, I know I'm kind of late to the party on this topic, but today we are going over the latest NBA 2K22 roster update. I've had basketball games and a basketball tournament and stuff, but nonetheless, here I am going over the ratings update on NBA 2K22, current or last gen, whichever you prefer. This is my roster. It is pretty much the same as 2K's. It's got updated injuries and rotations and also a few updated ratings, but that's about it. So the first player I want to talk about is Evan Mobley. Mobley went up from a 78 overall after the draft to an 82 overall instantly. Mobley has been a great player for Cleveland, and he's just been super good, averaging great stats. And I feel like he can be a future superstar. People have been comparing him to Kevin Garnett lately, and I don't disagree with them. He's very good. He's not the greatest shooter in the world, but I think he's working on that. And if he can get a jump shot, then he can be pretty good. And I just think that he's not the greatest right now, but obviously he's only 20. He's got plenty of time to grow, and he's already, in 2K's eyes, the third best player on a good Cleveland Cavaliers team this season. He, in 14 games played and started, he has averaged 15.6 points, 7.9 rebounds, and 2.3 assists. And he's only 20. The sky is the limit for Mobley for real. Next, we have another rookie from Florida State, if I'm not mistaken, Scottie Barnes, the 4th overall pick. People were saying that Jalen Suggs was the easy 4th overall pick, but Toronto got this pick perfectly right. Scottie Barnes is a great lockdown defender for his position and height, and he is just going up, and he can score too. I like him, and I think he's a future superstar. This season, he's averaging 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. He went up from a 76 overall to an 82 overall. A pretty big update for a rookie, going up 6. And he only has 4 badges at this point, but he's a 6'7", defender. I wouldn't be surprised if they're all defending badges. 2 playmaking, bullet passer, and needle threader, but the more important ones are hustler and tireless defender on defense. Those are both great badges to have, and Scottie Barnes also has the sky as his limit. Next player I want to talk about is Josh Giddey. Now, Josh Giddey, one of my favorite players. He's on my favorite team, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and he jumped up from a 76 overall to a 79 overall. I really like Josh Giddey. He's a playmaking guard who can shoot, and he's 6'8". Kind of a better shooting Ben Simmons is my comparison for him. And he was the 6th overall pick from Australia. He was really good in the National Basketball League of Australia last year. And the Thunder are looking really good themselves. They just beat the Lakers twice this season so far. And Giddey's averaging 9.3 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 5.9 assists. Really good for the youngster. And also, if you're wondering, we are doing the rookies first. Afterwards, there won't be hardly any rookies. Next, we have Chris Duarte, another rookie that went up 6. Him and Scottie Barnes, both 6-point upgrades. And Chris Duarte went up from a 73 overall to a 79 overall. He's a 24-year-old rookie. Pretty old, but really good. I think he's even worth it, going number 13. Even though he's 24, most people were saying he would go in the late 20s just because of his age. No, Chris Duarte is the real deal. the Oregon product. Wasn't the greatest in college, but obviously he was pretty good to go number 13. I like him. He's a good defender as well, just like Scotty Barnes, but he can score a ton. I think he'll probably go back down in the next roster update, which is actually Thursday. I will try to get that video out as fast as I can before Thanksgiving break. But Chris Duarte, +6. His stats so far this season, 14.3 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 2.1 assists in 14 games played. Next, this is a smaller one. We won't spend much time on it, but a 1-point upgrade from Davion Mitchell from a 76 to a 77. Not that big of a deal, but his stats this season are... No, not Davion Barry, Davion Mitchell. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, so for Davion Mitchell so far this season, he's averaging about 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists per game. He's pretty good. He's from Baylor, the 9th overall pick, 6 foot, 202 pounds, 22 years old. The combo guard. He also plays some small forward very rarely, maybe in a 3-guard lineup. But he's really good, and I think he's going to be pretty slow starting off his NBA career. But afterwards, he'll progress to like an all-star caliber player. Next, we have our first downgrade of the video. Jalen Suggs dropping from a 77 overall to a 76 overall. It's not that big of a deal. He's only a rookie, and now we can kind of see why the Raptors didn't take him, though. He's from Gonzaga, the 5th overall pick. Led them to the Final Four. The championship game, excuse me. But he led them to the championship game only to lose to Davion Mitchell himself. And he's a rookie, 5th overall pick. He's only 20. I like Jalen Suggs. Don't panic about him. He's averaging 11, 3, and 3. Next, we have Franz Wagner, Jalen's Magic teammate. Franz was the 8th overall pick from Michigan. He was pretty good on Michigan's roster. And he's a 76 overall now. Before he was a 73 overall, so he gets a 3-point upgrade. And he's playing with his brother, Mo Wagner, and they're playing pretty good together. I like Franz. He's a good defender. He's 6'9", 220, averaging 13 points, 3.8 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per game. I think he's probably not going to be as good as some of the other top 10 draft picks, but I think the Magic will develop him into something pretty good. Next player we have is Alperen Sengun, the Rockets rookie big man. He actually got a face scan update. One of the only ones in the whole... Actually, he was pretty much the only player in the whole ratings update that got a face scan. He already had this face scan in Next Gen. I'm not positive, but for some reason to me it looks like it's different than it is in Next Gen. Or Current Gen or New Gen or whatever you want to call it. And then the only other player that got a face scan update while we're at it was Kyrie Irving. Before he had an afro. Now he has short hair. And also, we still haven't seen a beard update for LeBron James. It's surprising, but 2K still hasn't fixed it. Now back to the ratings update. Alperen Sengun from Turkey. He's played in 12 games so far this season. He's 6'10", 243, 16th overall pick by the Thunder, but traded to the Rockets for 2 future draft picks. He's averaging 9 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he goes up from a 74 to a 76, deservedly so. But his teammate Jalen Green stayed the same, even though he's averaging pretty good numbers this season. I don't want to check them right now, but either way, the Rockets are very good. But Şengün is pretty good. So the Rockets get, I think, just 1 or 2 ratings updates. Thank you guys for watching this rookie part. I was going to put all of them together, all of the ratings updates, but right now we're just doing part 1, the rookies. This next video that I will be updating pretty soon will go over all the players from all the teams. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and please have a good day. Make sure you watch my old videos, and if I did anything wrong, please comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye.